Asthma, or maybe a relative that you know has asthma, you know the challenge of trying to breathe normally and avoiding things that can set it off. That's why today we're talking about some simple things you can do around your home and environment to make it easier to breathe. Kathy Colville is here to tell us some of those steps that we can take. She's the Healthy Community Director for Cone Health. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about asthma, because for so many people that live with asthma, they know a lot of their triggers, but sometimes others don't.
Absolutely. All right. So we think a lot about the outside this time of year.
Yes.
We think about allergies, beautiful blooming trees, pollen, but actually a lot of our triggers come from inside our home. We call this indoor air quality, and we have a couple of tips today to talk with you and with everybody watching about what they can do inside the home.
All right.
The first thing that we want to suggest to people is to get tobacco smoke out of the home.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest triggers, and it can be tough, but we advise people to take any smoking outside or even to look to try and quit.
That's the best advice.
I think so. It can be tough, but it's
Yeah.
worth trying, and there is a lot of hope for that.
Yes.
The other things I want to talk with you about are things like air filters. You know, they're about this big. Some people don't even know they have them. Just a couple of dollars at the hardware store, and you want to change those out typically with any home every 3 months. So
Yes.
4 times a year. And really, that's, if you haven't done it before, you just find that, you open that up, and it's a really simple
And
fix.
it's so easy to do, but it definitely improves the air quality in the home.
Absolutely, and some people actually don't even know they have them, but that's an easy, quick fix. Now, the other things that we want people to look at are anywhere where moisture gets in, because moisture is what causes mold, and it is exactly where cockroaches want to live. So you're going to be looking at those plumbing areas, you know, any of those leaky pipes around windows, on the roof, things like that. You're looking for areas where moisture can pool, and that's going to bring in the mold and the cockroaches, and those are things that are a priority to fix.
Definitely. What about keeping your home itself clean, dusting regularly?
That's right, that's right. So a wet washcloth around the windows sometimes helps with things like that. HEPA vacuums or any type of vacuuming on rugs is going to help with that. Regular cleaning is a big help for getting rid of those triggers or those, you know, dust particles and things like that inside the home.
A lot of times you think, you know, well, you look at your TV and you can put your finger across the TV and see that tells you you need to dust, you know, everything, not just the tops of maybe your tables.
That's right. And you know, a lot of people don't like to take medication and things like that, and sometimes that really is necessary for asthma and other respiratory issues, but sometimes if you're really, really good about cleaning, you can actually help that situation a lot.
What else do we need to keep in mind when it comes to folks who suffer from asthma?
Sure. A lot of people really like fragrance things inside the home, the plug-in type of things, or even some incense and things like that, candles. And for some people, that's actually a really difficult trigger for respiratory issues. So you want to be careful with things like that.
Right. We know, you know, you want your house to smell good. When it's clean, it smells really good.
It certainly does. And you can really use some of the more natural cleansers too will do a good job, because some of those things have fragrances that can trigger these issues too.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for being with us. Lots of information there, but you can find more information in an online video called "Could You Be at Risk for Asthma?" You can find it at conehealth.com/wellness-on-demand. And for any other questions about asthma, the triggers and treatment, check out conehealth.com/asthma.
House Call on Fox 8 is sponsored by Cone Health.